Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk about a fun new 6-bottle pack that we have for you. We've got a lot of bottles in our library that we have enjoyed aging for you guys in pristine condition because we think old wine is really fun to taste and try. So what we have for you is this 6-pack of older vintages. These are all from our Red Mountain Three Vineyards collection. And in here, we've got 2002, 2003, 2004, 2007, 2008, and 2010. So you can kind of see different vintages as you're tasting along, and also pick and choose your favorite years and maybe come back and try other wines from those years that we have in the library. So I'm going to show you what you're going to get in these 6-packs. So you are going to get this book, which describes not only the wines, it also has little tasting tips for older wines if you are not used to tasting old wines. So it kind of talks about why old wines are amazing, what is unique about them, how the flavors have changed over time. It's got tasting tips as far as temperature, do they need air exposure or decanting, and also to fully experience the 2000s, we have added some fun facts for you from each year. So like if I was gonna drink the 2004, I might pop on an episode of Friends because that was the last season, and have one of the foods from 2004, which is in this book, and just have a lot of fun with it. So I'm gonna pull the wines out for you. So each page, first of all, each page has, I'll just show you what it looks like. It's got the wine, it's got the info about the wine, it's got the factoids from the year, and there's also a space to take notes. So I could see this being a really fun blind tasting with friends, or taking your notes on those, or just going through the booklet one wine at a time, one evening at a time, whatever you guys want to do. So fun thing there. It also comes with an osso, which is what? An osso is a 2-prong opener. Got these 2 prongs here. They're offset, so it's kind of like a little key. These also have our logo on them, which are really fun. The word, what the heck does osso mean? The word comes from a German term, ach so, which means, now I see, or now I understand, and it was coined by a German company who had this epiphany of, oh, now I know how to take out older corks from a bottle using this little 2-prong thing. So they named it an osso, and that is where that name comes from. So let's pull these wines out. So we've got 2000, and I'm gonna put them in order here so you can see how they line up with the labels, because we do change labels from year to year. So here we go. And just for fun, how about I open the oldest one for you so you can see how to use this osso. So move these kind of over here so you guys can see what I'm doing with this guy. You will still need either a foil cutter or a corkscrew, or what I like to use is just my knife. So go ahead and cut around that capsule so you can get that off and out of the way. And then you are going to take the osso, and you want to start with the long prong here. So you're going to stick that on one side of the cork and kind of shimmy that down, and then get the shorter prong in there and kind of just like move it back and forth like this. And you want to get it kind of all the way down in there. Some of these older corks are a little longer, so you want to make sure you get it all the way in there. And then what you're going to do is kind of twist, and you're going to twist and pull up at the same time. You don't want to go too fast because you want to see what you're doing and making sure there's no, and then you can kind of put your hand around it to kind of support it a little bit more. And you keep twisting and twisting. And there you go. Also extracted. So that's the cork. You will notice on these older wines that there is going to be some sediment on the bottle head and on the cork, and that's just from sitting around for a long time, especially some of these older wines that were unfiltered. Don't worry about it, it's all good. And so here we go. I'm gonna pour this one, just give it a little taste. You can see that Red Mountain, which is known for color. This wine is still looking really gorgeous. I mean, this is a 2002, so it's pretty old at this point, but still smelling really nice. It actually still has a little bit of life left in it, which is great, and a really good example of well-aged Red Mountain wine. So come on in, get your mix pack, have some fun, put on an old movie, try the food, wear the bell bottoms, whatever, and just have fun with it. We can also ship these to you, so that's also an option. And also, as always, let us know if you have questions.